Alright, boys. You guys saw John in the last video where we were hunting around. This is the same day. Boy's letting me ride the FZ09. And he's going to be taking Crystal out. Again, he's been riding longer than I have, so I trust him. And have you ever ridden a Super Sport?
Never. This is the only thing I've ever ridden.
Was this your first bike?
Yeah.
Man's got some huevos. Jesus, starting on an 09? Crazy. But he's going to experience the Super Sport lifestyle. I've already experienced the naked, but the biggest I had was a 750, so I've always wanted to ride an FZ, specifically the 09, so.
How's the clutch?
How bad's the clutch?
Pull it up.
Will it?
Will?
Nah.
Would it ask you to, it will.
Yeah, nah, we ain't gonna be doing all that. We're gonna be taking a chill ride back, unlike the last one where we were kind of hauling ass. Just because neither one of us knows these machines, so we're just gonna play the safe game. We know how to ride, but it really is a special communication between you and your machine. So I'm gonna give you guys the first reaction of me riding an FZ09. Again, I've ridden nakeds, I love them. I still like Super Sports more, but for a daily commuter, naked's the way to go. Oh, I've missed the seating position. I don't want to kill myself right now. I'm eventually gonna get another naked. I don't know when, but eventually I'm gonna end up with another naked.
That's not a bad choice.
No, dude, I've always said maybe the FZ. I like the FZs and the MTs, but I like the FZs more. Ooh, ooh, hang on. God, FZ sounds so good. Was that mine? Hell yeah. Alright, you lead the way. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot what it's like to be comfortable on a bike. So, FZ09, I'll put up the exact specs. I don't know them on my top of my head, but I'll look it up before I put it in. Dude, this literally feels like I'm back on a dirt bike. Just like a really big dirt bike. So this one does not have a quick shifter like my 636 does, and it's not my bike, so I'm not going to float the gears like I did on the Jixus, but first impression right off the bat, so comfortable. I feel really tall, and granted a lot of that has to be the positioning. I got really used to the aggressive stance of the 636, the Super Sport, but instantly my back doesn't hate me. People that say that, yeah, Super Sports don't hurt your back, it's a lie. You just don't care. Like, I don't care that my back hurts. It's too much fun. But literally, it's like a big dirt bike. And then what I like about these with the full handlebars is you can stand up and it still just makes sense. Like, when I stand up, I have to bend over so far on the 636. But here, I can literally ride this like a dirt bike all day. That's what I said about nakeds. Nakeds are the perfect hybrid of a dirt bike and a sport bike. Ooh, yeah, this one's torquey. Like, I'm not used to that low-end torque, so you might see me jerking back a bit. Like I said, biggest naked I rode before this was my Jixus 750, obviously, 750cc. God damn, the cow wheel looks good from the back. Not having my feet kicked back also feels really weird. Right there, I tried to shift like I have a quick shifter. I don't. Ooh, this thing is torquey. Oh, this feels awesome though. Like I said in the last video, I rode that from Dallas all the way here. And let me tell you, my legs were suffering, my butt was suffering, my back was suffering. This, I feel like I could cruise on all day. Like, if this thing had a crash cage and you could just kick your feet up here like Killer Cam did, yeah, no, I can ride this all the way from Dallas-Fort Worth to here. Looking at the RPM gauge, yep, revs out to about 11,000, which is about the standard. I think the Jixus was 12, if I recall. That thing will go all the way to 16. But again, it's a naked. They're not meant for the high of power. These are really good commuting motorcycles. They're fun. It just makes sense. You know, I will always love my super sports. I will always be a super sport boy. But, oh my God, this thing is so nimble. This thing's almost a liter. It's nimble as hell. That's not my bike. I'm not going to be doing nothing crazy like I do on that thing. Eventually, that thing, we are going to have to learn how to wheelie on it. Unless I can get my hands on an old beat-up Super Sport 600 or a naked. If not, I'm just going to have to chance it and learn how to wheelie on my 636, which I really didn't want to do. That bike's brand new, and I really want to keep it pretty. But, you know, at the end of the day, like, you can't let fear hold you back. If you let fear hold you back, you know, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. I'd rather try and fail and deal with the consequences of failing than to live with the what if I would have tried and it had been something successful. And I know that's like super deep for something as simple as wheeling, but like, I try to put that aspect into everything in my life. You know, I've lived way too long just kind of not doing what I want to because I was scared of repercussions, scared of what other people would think. And I've decided that I'm done with that. I'm gonna do me to the fullest, and if you like it, cool, we're rocking. And if you don't, then, you know, I'm sorry, but like, I'm still gonna continue to do me. Ooh. Yeah, this thing wants to wheel even just downshifting. Won't be rev matching this thing. Do not want to pop this up. Dude, this thing is so much fun. For what reason is this thing this much fun? It's literally just a big dirt bike that can do sports bike things. I can tell this thing does not have a slipper clutch, but again, 2014, you know. For a 2014, this is a very, very solid bike. Whoa, that is, oh God, this is torquey. Woo! Holy crap, this thing is torquey. God, throttle control on this, I would argue in the low end is more important. This thing is torquey. Like, I wasn't really trying to whip it that much around that corner, and she just wants to go. So FZ09, not a beginner bike. Look at John. Wow, yeah, my license plate is just a wee bit tough. Look at my boy. Look at my boy. This thing just handles very differently. But like I said, this would be a great daily commuter. Oh no, this thing actually feels really good. This thing feels good. Like, you're not gonna be hanging off. I mean, you can. I'm not gonna be hanging off of it like I do the 636, but oh yeah, that 636, it just lives in these corners. John, when you're watching this, you look good on a Super Sport. You really do. It fits you. Don't get rid of the FZ if you don't want to, though. No way I just beat my 636. No way this thing just beat it. I really thought the 636 would have it. The torque feels really good. Like I said, high end is where I really do prefer the Super Sport. This thing is just, it feels like you're piloting a fighter jet. Like what I'd imagine a fighter jet pilot feels, the G-forces, that's what that 636 feels like. Right off the bat, like with every naked, I hate the mirrors. That's just, you know, there's nothing you can do about that. It's just the way nakeds have their mirrors set up is hideous, in my opinion. Bar ends, quick fix for it. Everyone says one day I'm gonna want to get a cruiser. No, I really do think nakeds are gonna be my cruisers. All right, well, we're about to get on the highway and we'll see what full throttle feels like. I am not ripping this thing in first gear. I have power wheelied the Jixes without wanting to too many times for me to risk that with this. So we're gonna go in second and ease into the throttle, not just punch it. Try to keep the front wheel down, but I'm curious on how this feels power-wise, because this and that are basically swapped in terms of torque and horsepower. This thing is high torque, lower horsepower. That's lower torque, high horsepower. So I am curious to see how it feels in comparison. Yeah, like in these situations, throttle response is everything. Okay, I said second. I don't feel comfortable with second. I'm gonna do the third gear pull. That was nice. And of course, highway speeds, you get the classic naked thing, which is you are getting blasted by the wind. Even that small little windscreen on a Super Sport helps quite a bit. The FZ09 is it's such a special bike. It's that one bike that can do it all. Commute, stunt, race. Woo. God damn, this thing just won't fucking go. I don't know if you saw that. I felt the front wheel lose weight. Like, it wasn't coming up, but it became weightless. And that was in 4th gear. Like, the torque on this thing is insane. Oh, I guess I can still somewhat hang off this thing. Hanging off does not feel as, it's a way different feeling than hanging off that 606. God, man, Kuso can lean. He's already comfortable with it. This 6th gear, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have that. That is what this is missing. Like, but it's not made for it. It's really not. This thing is meant to just, you know, putt, have some fun in the lower speeds. The reason a lot of people like stunting these things. Oh, come on, yummy! I mean, it'll get up and go. I just realized I was short shifting it. Yo, y'all, ladies, the boy is single. Y'all hit him up on the DMs. That boy looks good. Ladies, the boy is single. Y'all bless his Instagram. Oh. Yeah. I knew the 636. I knew he'd like the 636. That's a very special Super Sport. Oh yeah, no, I can definitely see why people take nakeds to the track too. Like, it's just such a capable machine. Like, hanging off doesn't feel bad. It's different, but not bad. A lot of people are saying the Super Sports are going to go extinct, and I don't think they're going to go extinct, but they're not as prominent as they used to be back in the day. You know, I grew up spectating Super Sports. That was the bike that always just caught my attention. And so there's a few of us that will always be tried and true Super Sport boys, and girls. We don't discriminate right here. But it's just, these nakeds are just so versatile. Anything you could want to do on a motorcycle, you can do on a naked. It's literally it's the perfect bike for somebody who doesn't really know what they want to do. This is a bike that would be easy to whiskey throttle. You have to be so precise with it. With the 636, at least if you're in the low RPMs, it doesn't have that instant torque. Where the 636 gets dangerous in terms of being responsible with throttle response is in the high RPM range, because it has so much on tap ready to go. Whereas this thing gives it all to you at the bottom. It's got so much on tap. Even just at 4,000 RPMs. I feel like even at 4,000 RPMs in 3rd gear, I'm not going to try it, but based on how the bike feels, if I were to just blip it, it's the front wheel's coming up. It's going to power wheelie. It only took me 2 tries to find neutral.
What?
It only took me 2 tries to find neutral. Dude, nakeds are the perfect bike. For the
high-end stuff, dude? so fun.
Let me know in the comment section below what naked would you guys like to see on the channel. All right, first time on a Super Sport.
That was fun. Dude, it makes so like this is obviously good for like low end stuff.
Dude,
Getting this out, and dude, like it's fun.
yeah.
It's really fun.
I'm not gonna lie, the FZ09 on slow turns, it scares me a little bit because it's got so much power on tap, like at the low RPMs. It low key scared me.
Plus, the seating position is not even the same at all.
No.
There's no comparison.
So the way I literally describe this is the nakeds, this and a dirt bike had a kid, they made that.
Yeah. So that's full upright.
Yeah.
This is all tough.
Yeah. How'd it feel though? Dude,
It was fun.
you look good on those.
It was fun.
You look good on a Super Sport.
I was like, dude, I mean, I enjoyed this too much.
Yeah, nah. You please tell me you went full throttle.
Huh?
You went full throttle, right?
Yeah.
The good.
And I didn't expect, when we did that one pull on the R13, I didn't expect, like, I should have downshifted to 4th. I went to 5th.
Oh yeah, that might be it because I was definitely in like 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, dude.
Fun, man. Both of them were.
Yeah, they're just.
Like, if you had both of these, dude, you would have.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I personally, since I'm a Super Sport boy, I will never get rid of that. But if you're like I tell everybody, if you don't know what you want to do yet, but you know you want something sporty, naked. In my opinion, this is the most versatile motorcycle you could buy. You can cruise on it. It's comfortable. It's upright. It still has the capability to hit the twisties hard.
Yeah.
It's got the torque to stun it. You could take it to the track.
You just have to change your position when you're going to the track.
Yeah, I mean, you still hang off of it the same. It's just your body position is a little bit different. But if you don't really know what you want to do, but you know you want to be on the sportier side, naked's the way to go. If you're like me and you like being a fast boy, having both, you can do everything.
Yeah, but dude, I had to get used to leaning over so far. Because going from that to that, I was like, where are the controls? Like,
Yeah,
I
one.
can't just cruise, you know, like I have to be like that.
Yeah.
Just cruise and like, kind of, it's
And-
just something you have to get